let's cue the intro. So let's start out by looking at the back. I know that there's some tape on here, but we all know that it's a lot more fun to use a knife, and hopefully I don't cut my fingers off in the process. And here it is, and I will be honest, I am not too sure how to open it, but if I do recall correctly from the first time, it is this little tab down here. I will be honest, I do actually recall this being a lot easier to open the first time around, and I'm not super concerned about destroying the box because I do have a proper good box that I am saving in my room from the last one, because I do like to keep my boxes. Hopefully that's warranty information. So here's our mounts, here's our USB-C charger, and here is our battery. I will say that although it got driven over by a truck, the last battery, aside from maybe a little bit of a scratch, is actually pretty good. It didn't really get destroyed, which is nice because that actually probably could have caused a fire, and that really wouldn't have been good. So I'm hopefully going to use this as a spare battery, which, if anything came from that, it is a second battery. So let's unwrap this, put it over here, not get it confused with the old one. It seems like a lot of this stuff doesn't want to actually come out of the box. There we go. Okay, so we can just get rid of this and take a look at the rest of the box. So I do believe that this is adhesived onto here. You know what, let's take the camera off so we don't send it flying when we get all of the adhesives off. Also, I think part of the reason I can't get the screw out is because you actually have to unscrew it, which again, like, this is completely different and very bizarre. That's really on there. But I don't see how the camera comes off of here. I am twisting as hard as I can. Let's just have a little listen, right? I'm gonna get the microphone. I just do this right in front so it's nice and crisp. Ready? That's pretty crisp. Not as good as I was expecting because there wasn't really a pull tab, but there she is. There is the new one, and I gotta figure out how to get it off this base because this base is doing me absolutely no favors right now. Doesn't even really rotate. It's really on there. I might actually need a screwdriver. I've just noticed this now, and the reason that it wasn't tilting is because there's a little piece, I'm not sure if you can see it, in between the GoPro and the bracket that's actually preventing it from tilting, which is very interesting because I think you're supposed to remove it, and I can 100% say with certainty that that didn't come on the last one. Very interesting little detail that I wouldn't have noticed. But let's take a look at the old one. So we have the battery, obviously, and this will be super quick, don't worry. This is the logic board. You can see, I think this might be thermal paste on it, but I'm not 100%. And then this is the actual body. I can't actually find the sensor for it, but I have like the little lens prisms that allow the image to be magnified. And of course, you have to be very careful because this glass is really small. That is the LCD backlight panel. SD card and everything goes, and then you have all your little internally bits. And you got the front of the camera with its LCD right here on the back side, and then you have this, which is super wide angle. There you go. I couldn't seem to find the sensor, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would have liked to seen that, but the battery, aside from a couple scratches, is salvageable, and the SD card is salvageable, which is really good. And so that concludes the unboxing. The GoPro Hero 8, I have to get it off this base because otherwise I can't use it. So hope you like the new overhead angle. Hopefully this footage turns out okay and the audio isn't terrible. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yo.